And then it has a little canvas tent that is foil lined on the inside. The foil portion on the inside is important, and it's one of the reasons why it works better than a lot of the cheap steam saunas or portable saunas.
I saw a couple portable saunas online, and that exact one on top, yeah.
Portable steam sauna, sauna blanket, tent sauna. Some of them are 185, one is 400, one's 250, one's 159, 123, 251, 245. Yeah, there's a range in there. I mean, some of them are okay.
What are the concerns that could happen with lower-end saunas like that?
Well, I've never really liked any of the cheap steam sauna tents because they off-gas. Usually they're like not a polyethylene, but like a polyurethane-ish rubber vinyl. Some of them are like stitched nylon. Not a huge deal when it's just a steam, convection or air-generated heat source. It's not infrared. It's not like you're messing with the compound of the material itself with radiant heat in close range. But I mean, just look at the reviews. They kind of off-gas a little bit. They smell. Most of the time, for a couple $100, you're getting a really cheap steam generator. They do work. They get hot. You're going to sweat. You're going to condense. There's a few reasons why I don't care for them. Number one is just my breathing health when I'm in there. It doesn't seem like it's the greatest for the ones that I tried. Number two, I don't feel like I get as good of a sweat with the steam as I do with an infrared. And then number three, I don't like the pooling of moisture in the bottom of the tent when I get done with it. Because if I don't have like a rubber mat or a towel or something underneath and you put it on hardwood floors, it can kind of damage stuff if you're not really careful about cleaning it up, or if it leaks, or if there's moisture vapor that seeps through or whatever. But the other thing is, just look at the reviews. Usually the little steam generators, it's almost like a little crock pot looking thing, little lid, and it has a little tube that pipes the steam into the tent. And like I said, they do work. You can always try one if you'd like. It's not expensive. You're not going to lose a lot of money. But they break. These aren't really designed to last a really long time. It's like the cheapest quality stuff that you could ever get. A real finished steam heater is usually steel. There's typically rocks in it. You've got heating elements. Usually don't work on 110 outlets either. So, but some people love these things. They rave about them. I prefer infrared. I would use an infrared sauna tent instead. I also have a way that you can take a grow tent and put heat lamp bulbs in it. If you go to saunacourses.com and click on the DIY sauna kit, you could build your own little sauna for a couple $100. In my opinion, that works better than a cheap steam thing, but to each their own. If you prefer the steam, then that's great. I would try to find one that has good reviews on the longevity. If you look at a lot of the reviews, there's a lot of these coming up on social media, like a new Neuro something brand that you showed me. Aaron was asking me what I thought about it. What I do like about it is that it's a taller tent that you can almost stand up in. So they're spending a little bit more money on that, but it's $200 or $300, and supposedly you get like a free cold plunge and all this stuff with it. Guys, I mean, you're not going to get a free cold plunge and a quality sauna for a few $100s that's going to last a really long time. Most likely the steam generator is going to break after some time. I don't know anything about the cold plunge, but I imagine that the chiller unit is not going to be of any quality, or the tub enclosure itself is not like an insulated tub that can truly maintain temperature, like a set and forget unit. That said, if you're interested in that kind of stuff and you just want something cheap to try it, to see if it's for you before you invest in like higher end equipment, then go for it. But as far as if it's something that I would use or recommend, probably not. I'm a little bit different of a user. Most of the people in our Facebook group, the Certified Sauna Community, different user, our guys here on YouTube. If you search Matt Justice Amazon, if you go to my Amazon storefront influencer page, there are a few budget options on a idea list there, and there is a couple portable sauna tents that work really well. They're not highly recommended by me. They're not going to be low VOC. They're not going to be low EMF. They're not great. They don't have a zip-out neckliner, so your sweat is going to stain the enclosure. We've covered this in many videos. The cabin is kind of too small for larger people. It's uncomfortable. The chair is crappy. All that said, these options I do have listed there. If you want to try something cheap, it's probably like $100, $120. It'll let you try an infrared sauna in the courtesy of your own home. There's no steam or moisture to deal with. It has infrared panels on both sides of you and behind you. It does heat up hot. It does make you sweat. And I would recommend, using that if you just want to try a cheap sauna. Aside from that, you can post in our Facebook group, ask members, what they've tried. Some people have had great success, building their own. Some people have had really good success buying used saunas on Facebook Marketplace, things like that. And then other people, try a cheaper steam or infrared sauna just to get their feet wet and save up for what they would really like. And I highly recommend, if you're going to do that, find a place or a spa in your town that rents sauna sessions and go try equipment so that you can try before you buy.
And that DIY one, I mean, that's not too intensive of building, right? It's not. You said it would cost how much?
Well, I think I sell the course for like $10 or $15 that teaches you how to do it, but it's exhaustive. I mean, you're getting like 30 videos that take you by the hand, step by step. Shows you which types of grow tents to buy on Amazon. Grow tent is really nothing more than a metal frame that clicks together like you're putting a tent together, like to go camping or something. And then it has a little canvas tent that is foil lined on the inside. The foil portion on the inside is important, and it's one of the reasons why it works better than a lot of the cheap steam saunas or portable saunas, because it reflects the heat back to you. So you can have less of a heat source inside that's amplified. There's an amplification that happens. It doesn't suffer from the same heat loss. And having a foil line, if there's canvas on the outside, it doesn't actually penetrate to the nylon. And so you basically put the frame together, you wrap it in canvas, and then you put heat lamp bulbs in there, and you sit on a stool in the center. And you can play around with, I've got a lot of configurations that people can do.
The ones that you're seeing for portable saunas and the ones that you're seeing, like the cheaper versions, the framing of that is PVC the majority of the time, right?
Some of them. So like some of the ones that you scroll past on Amazon, they have like a $300 or $400 one. Looks like a vertical box. I love the idea of that. It off gases like crazy. I have one upstairs. You can see it in some of our other videos. It's me in there. It also has like a mesh heat cover that's padded. There's like foam in front of the infrared panels that hang on the sides. So not only is there plastic in there, but there's some weird stuff that gets heated up, and it gave me a headache. I wasn't a huge fan. We didn't even bother testing it on the VOC meter. I know that it's not going to be great. There are some people in the Facebook group that have that and love it though. So if you're not a person that's sensitive to that, or that's not like an important criteria to you, by all means, it's a cheap solution to try. And that's how I feel about all these things. If you try a portable steam sauna that's $100, $200 and it doesn't work out for you, and you try another one, or what's the worst that can happen? You try to improve your health and you lose a couple $100 and you figure out what does work for you. So, I'm pro everything. If somebody wants one of the cheap portable steam saunas, I think you should buy it, because a year from now, you'll either have figured out that works great for you, or you'll be on to the next thing, which expedites your timeline to success. So if there's something that you like from today's video, or you're looking for more resources, at CertifiedSaunas.com on the homepage, there's recommended sauna resources. If you're looking for a brand, a size, a model, reviews, installation videos on how to put them together. We have step-by-step tutorials that show you how to receive a sauna, how to prep your house for it. We're trying to make it as easy as possible for you so you don't have to wade through 4 hours of YouTube video to find the exact thing that you're looking for. But a lot of times in these episodes, I'll mention sauna hats, sauna accessories, different types of electrolyte supplements. If you want to put an infrared sauna in a cold basement or unheated garage, there's accessories or additional supplemental heat that you can add to it. If you continue down, you'll find everything that you're looking for that we've mentioned today. In addition to CertifiedSaunas.com, you can go to the Facebook group, which is the Certified Sauna community on Facebook. It's our sauna group. There's no hardcore pitching. There's thousands of members in there that offer really, really, really good advice. I learn from them every day. I'm also contributing and answering questions in there every day. In addition to that, you can go to the Amazon store. A lot of people have requested on where to buy sauna towels, sauna hats, different various supplements, minerals, electrolytes. Now we have all this in one place on various lists on this Amazon store. So you can go to this one link and everything will be right there for you. See you in the next video.